Alright, let's get into this. Welcome to the first official War Striking Breakdown with me, Jordan Waring. We're going to kick things off with my own fight on Muay Thai Grand Prix Sheffield against Kraig Green. We're going to show a few clips from the fight, but this isn't just going to be a highlight reel. We're going to show you exactly how we built a game plan for the fight based around film study that we watched, structured and intelligent drills that we built based on that film study, and then obviously executing it on the night. I'm going to tell you exactly where, when and how I won this fight, and we're going to be talking about two main issues that we found and how, combining them, we created a game plan to beat Kraig. We don't guess when we're going into these fights. We do a lot of study, and we started watching footage of Kraig and we noticed a lot of patterns immediately. When we studied him, we charted literally everything, every lead hand punch, every rear hand punch, literally every statistic that we felt necessary. And we realised that Kraig's bad habits weren't like one-off mistakes, that they were recurring. And yeah, his recurring bad habits become vulnerabilities. That's what we noticed. And what stood out the most for us was that Kraig constantly puts his right hand inside his left palm during the fight. To the untrained eye, it might not look like much, but if you understand some of the deeper systems in fighting, such as timing mechanisms, then you realise that's a little bit of a gold mine. You know, he's not defending, it's not a defensive position, it's not an offensive position, he's not throwing punches. It's just a hole in his game, especially when paired with the second issue that we saw. Kraig has a habit of voluntarily putting his feet together. He'll do it if you feint on him, he'll do it after he's been attacked, he'll do it after he's done the attacking. Essentially, he's got no balance, he can't move left or right. You know, he puts his feet together and he's got no base to throw or defend from. So he's got a combination of errors which he'll often do at the exact same time. So it's all good spotting a problem and knowing what it is. But what did we do about it? We built some layers into our existing drill system to tackle these exact issues. We set up specific scenarios, specific drills, specific positions that would take advantage of these issues. We plan to do a lot of fighting outside of range. We plan to feint on him a lot, get him to make mistakes, and attack him off rhythm when he puts himself into those positions where he's putting his hands together and he's putting his feet together. We're going to enter the pocket when it's the safest, not when it's a 50-50 position. I'm going to execute when I'm ready and he's not ready. We built some great drills where we'd involve feints and we'd anticipate him putting his feet together and we'd press forward and attack on that moment. We drilled rhythm breaks with feints, we added some layered follow-ups, and then we built specific positional exits. I can always remember an old coach saying to me, you know, don't stand and admire your work, and it's always stuck with me, so we get the hell out of there. This wasn't about landing a lucky shot, this was about putting him in a position where he couldn't defend, and we built our drills around this exact goal. You've got to give Kraig his credit. He can be dangerous if you choose to stand and brawl with him, but that was never our goal. What made the difference in the end wasn't just reading the data, it was trusting it and sticking to the blueprint and the game plan that we'd built. At War Striking, we train our psychology like we train our punches and kicks, and that means that we don't panic in fights and we stick to the plan. We knew that in every scenario we had a drill to put him in the correct position that we wanted him in before we engaged in our attacks. This is just one fight and one breakdown, but that's how we do it at War Striking. And if you're tired of just sort of learning the moves and learning the combos and you want to learn exactly how to fight, then you can join my Kickboxing IQ WhatsApp. It's no fluff, just real kickboxing study group to sharpen your mind just like you sharpen your hands. And if you've got a fight coming up soon and you want a breakdown of your opponent, then drop me a message and I'd love to help out.